Why?
Did you hear? Tears of the Kingdom got review bombed.
Did it really?
Yep.
Who would review bomb it?
I don't know.
That's
I
weird.
just
Well, I mean, it
I
got.
didn't.
I'll continue. Sorry.
It was in an article.
Yeah.
It was in an article that I saw that I didn't click on. I only saw the title.
Hmm. Well, I mean, I
Well,
think.
and the title says something about fans of the game also trying to fight back, so the rating's not as low as it would be. And so you have people with overly positive ratings to try to outweigh the review bombing.
Yeah.
So on Metacritic right now, Tears of the Kingdom has a 56,
What?
but it has a 96 from critics
That's weird.
because people are review bombing it for whatever reason.
People are like. It's kind of weird how like when there's something good that comes out, there'll be other people who'll be like, "Look, this game actually isn't that good, so I'm going to give it a 0 to balance it out, just to prove to others like, hey, this thing isn't as good as what people are saying." And it's like, come on, guys, come on. It's not,
Yeah,
yeah, it's not the first time it's happened. So I mean,
won't be the last.
yeah, Zelda fans did it to Horizon Zero Dawn. So it's not like Zelda fans have been on the offensive before. When Breath of the Wild came out, Horizon Zero Dawn came out, and like when people were praising Horizon Zero Dawn, Zelda fans went in and were like, "No, this game isn't as good as Breath of the Wild." So because of that, we're just gonna give it a bad rating. And it's like, dudes, come on.
Honestly, depending on what you're looking for, it's a better game than Breath of the Wild.
Yeah,
I said depending on what you're looking for. Horizon Zero Dawn is such a good game. I don't see the big deal. It's not like they said Superman 64 is better than Breath of the Wild.
yeah.
You know?
I don't know. I just think it's kind of this weird black and white thinking where people can't like accept that if one thing is good, the other thing can be good. And actually, to be fair, I actually think it might have been a little bit more malicious during when that came out too, because instead of being like because Breath of the Wild didn't want Horizon Zero Dawn. They purposely review bombed Horizon Zero Dawn, not because they thought like it wasn't as good, but because they wanted it to they wanted to drop the rating to make sure that um, Breath of the Wild was still better than it. Should I bother with all the shrines? Is it even worth it for me to do all the shrines?
What do you think?
I'm starting to think no. I kind of just want to do it for the prestige. But honestly, I want to play the DLC before even more. And Tears of the Kingdom is
I,
out.
I found the article,
Oh yeah?
the review bomb article, and in the article, here's a Twitter post. People have started to review bomb The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. It has a picture of the Metacritic page. The Metascore for critics is a 96. The user score is a 5.6. And they have the very first comment that popped up on there as this game is a huge steaming pile of garbage. The greedy developers are charging $70 for a mobile game. It doesn't even have the AAA quality to justify for the $70 price tag. Just what I thought Nintendo has done the greatest thing imaginable. Something even greedier comes up. They are they are charging $70 for a game that isn't even on a next gen console. Are you freaking kidding me? This game barely runs at 30 frames per second, 720p, and has whole cell shading. It is just an excuse for developers to be cheap and lazy. The textures are poke-worthy. The ambitions is this. Its animations are choppy. It's the same exact game as the last one, but even the map is even the same. It's just it's just new missions, challenges, and attaching things. It's essentially a $70 DLC. When it comes to voice acting, Nintendo uh, are extremely cheap. $70 to only get a voice acting and game dialogue. That's pathetic. Lack of enemy variety and laughable boss fights.
I
Do you, do you see how stupid these reviews are?
like. Did he even play the game?
I know, right? Did you even look at the trailers? Or finished gameplay footage if he's that skeptical?
I
It does not look like a mobile game.
does not look like a mobile game. There was okay, like all of it was pretty off, but there was one part where he was kind of right. I mean, you can justify it being a $70 DLC. The only reason I can say that he's kind of right is because it was supposed to be a DLC, but then Nintendo had so many ideas in coming up with a DLC that they just decided to make a brand new game. So that's
That was like
half true.
it's still the cringiest review I've read in a while.
Oh, it is. It is. I kind of I've grown to kind of hate um I really don't like reviews that much anymore. What did I just do? I didn't mean to do that. I was just trying to jump on the ledge and I accidentally jumped too far.
Most annoying thing about review bombing, the people doing it have no idea that it's completely pointless and doesn't change anything. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
Elden Ring got review bombed. Did that stop that for selling well and everybody praising it? No. Like, you're not even accomplishing anything. I don't get it.
I don't know. I don't know. People do what they do.
Review bombing just doesn't accomplish anything.
No.
It's so pointless and such a waste of time.
I also think another thing that's kind of stupid is how like they don't even like give like like a good like even an average score. They just give it a straight 0 and just be like, "This is the worst game ever. I can't believe it." It's like a 0.
It looks like a mobile game.
What mobile games is he playing? Sheesh.